What is the best way to repair 90s Polly Pocket hinges? Imagine opening your favorite tiny Polly Pocket case from the 90s and hearing that squeak or feeling the hinge wobble. Those little hinges are what make Polly Pockets so charming. Over time, age and handling can cause them to loosen, squeak, or even break. But don't worry, fixing them is easier than you think. First, start with cleaning. Use a soft cloth or a cotton swab dipped in a tiny bit of mild soap and water. Gently wipe around the hinge area to remove dust and grime. Avoid soaking the toy because water can damage stickers or paint. Once clean, if the hinge is stiff or creaky, a small amount of lubricant like WD-40 can help. Spray it very sparingly around the hinge and wipe away any excess. This restores smooth movement without making a mess. If the hinge pin is loose, you can try tightening it. For metal pins, carefully bend them inward with small pliers to reduce wobble. For plastic hinges, wrapping a tiny piece of sewing thread or fine string around the pin can add enough tension to hold it tighter while still allowing movement. When a hinge is cracked or broken, a tiny amount of plastic-safe glue like Gorilla Glue can be used. Apply it carefully only to the broken parts, avoiding the joint to keep flexibility. For more serious damage, replacing the hinge pin with a tiny metal rod or sewing needle can work. Cut the needle to the right size and insert it into the hinge. Be patient and gentle during this process. Remember, many Polly Pockets from the 90s were glued during manufacturing, so avoid forcing open glued sections. For repairs, focus on accessible hinge areas to prevent damage. When fixing, try to keep the original paint and bright colors intact. Harsh chemicals or sanding can ruin the vintage look. The goal is to preserve that nostalgic charm while making the toy functional again. In the end, gentle cleaning, careful tightening, and small repairs can keep your Polly Pocket hinges working smoothly. This way, you can enjoy opening and closing those tiny cases just like in the good old days.